So I'm going to do a video of spring polishes. Now a lot of people I know will use they'll use some lighter colors or pastel colors for their nail polishes in spring season. I personally don't do that just because if I want to wear a color, I don't want to feel restricted. I don't really wear a lot of pastel colors because I just don't think that they look that good on me, and I feel like it's just jarring to look down at my hand and see a bright color like that. I'm not really used to it. I like wearing dark polishes a lot of the time. So, in these spring picks, there are only a few polishes. I think there's maybe like 6, 7, not that many. Normally what I do is I change my polish color every week, every few days actually. I get bored. But I had noticed my nails were getting a bit of damage from it, and so I was trying to be a little bit more cautious about it, and so I wasn't changing my polish as often. So that's why there's not as much as there probably would be. But yeah, so a few of these colors, I think only maybe 3 of these colors are actually light colors. Now, most of those colors, and I'll tell you which ones when I show them to you, I wear these with Black Shatter. I just use Funky Fingers Black Crackle nail polish. And I feel like that just really tones it down a lot for me, and it makes it something that I'm much more comfortable with wearing. I also use that because I feel like it just doesn't make the color so in your face. And so these bright colors, I don't have, these are kind of pastel-y colors, and I don't have a lot of pastel clothes. I don't have a lot of clothes that would go with those. And I know it's a little bit tacky. I know it's tacky to match it exactly like your nail polish with your outfit, but I want it to go together at least. And I don't have a lot that actually will go with these bright pastel nail polishes. That's why I tone them down with the black, and so it makes it a lot easier to work with. So I'll start with those bright colors first, and then we'll move into the dark ones. So the first one that I'm going to start with is Revlon-Minted. Now, a lot of reviews, normally before I buy a polish, I look at the reviews online and I make my decision on whether or not I'm going to purchase something, or if I want to purchase something based on that. Now, a lot of reviews for this one were not very good. A lot of people didn't like it because it was so streaky. It's just it's Revlon-Minted, so it's a nice mint color. And I'd heard a few people say that they thought it was a dupe for Chanel's Jade Green. I didn't see that at all. I think the Chanel Jade it's a deeper green. It has a lot more of a pearl kind of a tone to it. So I didn't see that at all. But a lot of people don't like the Revlon just because it's very it's very streaky, and it is actually quite streaky. It takes about 3 or 4 coats. Oh god, that's a really strong smell. So it takes several coats for this to be opaque, which is actually kind of disappointing because I don't necessarily want to spend my time sitting around waiting for coats of polish to dry so that it can just look good. But so I noticed if you do maybe 2 coats, you could probably get away with that, but it's still going to probably be really streaky. And so this isn't, so if you get a streaky polish, if you get this and it's streaky, it's not just you, it's, I think it's me, it's a lot of other people. But once you do about 3 or 4 coats, it does start to even out. And a lot of people said that they had problems with the air bubbles after they used a top coat. And I think and I noticed a common thing between those people that were complaining about that was that they had used the Seche Vite top coat. I don't use that. I use Fresh Paint top coat, which is just like a little generic thing you can get from Five Below. It's $2. It's not that expensive. I don't buy Seche Vite just because I heard that there was a lot of shrinkage with it after you put it on the polish color, and I heard that it can actually change some color tones. So I don't really want to take the risk with paying a large amount of money for Seche Vite. So, but I use a top coat for this mint, and it's a really cute mint color, actually. It really is good, and I wear it with Black Shatter on top of my fingernails because I feel like the mint, while it's really nice, it's just too strong for me to wear by itself. Now on my toes, I will wear this. I don't often paint my toenails, but I will wear this color. I like to wear a lot of the brighter, really bright, like in-your-face colors on my toes just because, you know, it's a bit, I think it's more subtle. But so this is my first pick. And my second one, I actually have worn this color by itself, but I think I like wearing it with a shadow more. And this is one that everyone talks about. This is China Glaze for Audrey. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But this is just a really nice, like, robin's egg blue. This is annoying me that it's not focusing right. It's a really nice, like, robin's egg blue. And I really do like this color. One thing I noticed, that it separates quite easily. I don't know if you can, yeah, you should be able to see that. The separation, I shook it. I don't normally shake my nail polishes if I'm about to use them. I roll them. But just when I notice some separation like this, I will just shake it and try to just keep it all together. If you let it sit for a while and you let it sit upright, you are going to notice it does separate, and there's some of the, I don't know necessarily what it is, if it's oil or something, but there's some yellow separation in there also. I hesitated to buy the polish at first, actually, because it had done that, because it was sitting in the shelf for so long, and I thought that was actually going to be the color that I put on my nails. And then the lady at Sally's just shook it, and it was okay. But, so yeah, this is a really nice color, and I haven't tried this on my toes, actually. Oh, good, it finally focused. So, yeah, but this is a really nice one. I like to wear this on my fingers with black shatter. Now the next light color is by Sinful Colors, and it is called Thimbleberry. It actually says Thimbleberry. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but it says, yeah, it says Thimbleberry, but when I looked it up online, it said Thimbleberry, so I think this might actually just be a typo. But this is a really nice color. It's kind of like, I think on camera it might look kind of like an orangey kind of a color, and it really did look like that when I bought it from Target. I got this from Target. And it looked really orangey, and I was really hesitant to buy it. But once I put it on my toenails, it's on my toenails now. I haven't tried it. I did try it, like, briefly on my fingernails, but I decided, I had a mood change, and I decided to wear a different color, so I took it off that same day. But, when I put it on my nails, it was a really gorgeous pink. Like, it is a gorgeous color. I'm not sure exactly what kind of an expensive polish this could be a dupe for, just because I haven't looked, and I don't have any of those expensive polishes that people look for, like that they'll look for dupes of, so I'm not sure. But if you want like a really nice pink kind of a color, a pink, I think this is really good for dark skin also. It has pink with a bit of red and like coral color in it, so it really does help it brings out dark skin. So it's a really good color for dark skin people. And, you know, I think if you have, like, light skin, that's not a blue tone. If you don't have, like, bluish tone light skin, then it can also look good. I don't know how good it'll look on you if you have really, really white skin. Okay, this is a color that I don't wear that often. I wear this for formal events. I wore this, I think, to somebody's party. I don't know. But I don't wear this necessarily on a day-to-day basis just because I think that it's a bit boring for me. But if you want a nude nail color with a little bit of sparkle, then I think this is a good choice. This is Pure Ice in the color Best Friend. I don't know if you can read it. It might be too small. But this is a really nice, like, nude color with a bit of a shimmer to a bit of a shimmer to it. It's kind of like a pearlescent tone, and it goes on quite sheer, and it can be a little bit streaky the first coat, but once you do 2 coats or more, then you're good. And the thing about Pure Ice, which I really like, is it dries super quickly, but it doesn't chip very easily, which is very unusual for polishes if they dry very fast. So This is one I think is good for like a formal occasion, or if you just like an understated kind of a manicure. One polish that I have really liked, I've worn this actually a few times, and I kept this on for more than a week. This is the color, it's a kind of like a blue-green, and the label has worn off a bit. But this is Wet n Wild Blue Moon, and I don't know exactly how well it's going to show up right now with this lighting. It looks a bit black here, but if you hold it like this, you can really see that there is some blue in it. It's like a blue, kind of a turquoise-ish color. And I really like these. I really like dark blues. I had a Wet n Wild. It was a navy color that my sister gave to me, and it didn't have any of this like shimmer in it, because when she gave me this polish, I think I was 12, and I still kept that polish, and it is still good. I don't use a lot of it because I'm so afraid it's going to run out, and I love it. But so it didn't have the shimmer in it. It was just a very straight cream, and I don't even know what the name of that polish is. It's such an old bottle, like the entire label has worn off. So I was looking for a replacement for that just in case I ran out, and this is honestly the closest thing I could find. But this does have a fair amount of shimmer in it, so I don't wear them for necessarily the same occasions. But this is a really good color, and it looks so good on your toes. It looks really good when you're swimming also. I think I went swimming at my like cousin's house or something the other day, and it looked so good in the sunlight. So yeah, this is a really good summer color. It's a very dark color, so people might be like, oh no, it's not summer, it's winter, but it has a warm tone to it, and so I think it's good for any time. Now this next color is one that I actually had been looking for a while. I had wanted a hunter green, but a very like simple cream color. I didn't want it to have any shimmer. I just wanted a sheer. I wanted an opaque hunter green color. And I found one. I thought I had found one at first. It was Finger Paint's Tough Art to Follow. But when I put it on my fingers, it just looked black in certain lighting, and it was a good polish. I really do like that polish, but it wasn't what I was looking for, so I still kept looking. So I actually went to Five Below a few days ago, because that's where I basically live, and I picked up this. You're not really gonna be able to read the label, but I picked up this really nice dark hunter green, and it is called, it's by Fresh Paint, and you can't really read the label there, but it is called Spruce Street. That should be able to be read. So you have no idea how happy I am with this camera right now. So anyway, but yeah, so my battery's running out, so I'm going to finish up soon. So this is a really good color. It's a very simple cream. It's very easy to apply. It takes maybe 2 coats at the most, and it dries really quickly. I love Fresh Paint because it dries so quickly, and there aren't I have not been able to find a single review of that on YouTube. I don't know if it's a very popular brand, but I really like this. So these are my spring polish picks for spring. Yeah, spring. Yeah, I'm doing great with words. So yeah, these are my picks for spring. And if you guys know any other picks, just let me know. If you have any colors that you want to recommend to me, or you want me to see if I can try them out and, do a review, then let me know. Let me know about any colors. I'll let you know if I have them. If I do, I'll try to do a review as soon as possible. So I'll talk to you all later. Bye!